Now for 2.5. What to expect after the prison break?
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening! I'm your good buddy, March 7th! Before we ever went to the Xianzhou, we'd heard about the Wardance ceremony, and now look! I am currently on the Xianzhou Luofu, where the ceremony will be held, bringing you the first on-site report!
Hey, March 7th! Just because we're shooting outside doesn't mean you can do whatever you want! Stage etiquette, remember?
Don't worry, Albert. I recently started training under my new masters, and those moves you just saw were legit! And look at my outfit! Isn't it just so cute?
Are they using mocap for
This is how
this?
an amateur host
No more
behaves!
duels?
What kind of host starts showing off their outfit before they've even finished introductions?
How do you know the audience doesn't want to see this? Hey, chat, let us know how you feel about...
Okay, here we go. Show me the trailer.
Welcome everyone to the Wardance Knockout Stage, brought to you live. Both fighters are ready. The final showdown begins now.
Spicy, stimulating. Something ominous has arrived.
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
New girl?
The disciples of Sanctus Minimus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again.
Red hands and red feet.
Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling prison.
Feixiao, the boys of Starscape Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures.
There's
They're
a new
moving
girl.
fast. Hold them back!
Oh, the
I will be
audience
there
is still a
immediately!
problem.
I venture forth to hunt. I'll see the General's duty through to my last breath.
So, sword, gun, axe, she has everything.
Inevitable! Are you ready for your death, abomination?
Oh, even go.
Your water turns here. Iron's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. We both monsters have been born for war and die for war.
Pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster.
Well, damn. So the werewolves are gonna crash the tournament. Which means they won't stop in 2.4. Anything else? Oh, the new girl. What was her name again? Feixiao? Sorry with an F. Nice Spectre too. I like how every character is now going to be copying Acheron's ultimate now. It's pretty
As
cool.
we all know, General Feixiao never loses in
not
battle
Feixiao.
and is known as the vanquishing general in the Alliance. Today,
Feixiao.
we're lucky to get a look at the General's heroism in battle.
The general said, "Great victories are won by the whole army. It would be quite narcissistic and inappropriate of me to take all the credit."
Lacking General,
5-star
lacking in
win
worries,
hunt.
regrets, and rivals.
We can also add, lacking in care for others' opinions of her, lacking in respect for her doctor's advice, and lacking in peers when she's had too much to drink.
This new guy.
That's what Zhao Cho said, and I agree.
The assassin looking guy.
Is that really true?
Everyone has their own way of doing things. I find this kind of
there we
general
go.
very interesting. But still, you should really listen to your doctor.
And you become stronger than everyone else. Next, let's take a look at the General's heroism in battle. General Feixiao follows the path of the hunt and excels in all kinds of battles. Her basic attack and skill deal wind damage to the enemy using gun blades and a battle axe, respectively. The general also works
it's a
closely with
gunblade.
her allies. After her teammates attack the enemy, Feixiao will launch a follow-up attack and increase the damage dealt to the enemy.
General Feixiao accumulates Flying Aureus after every certain number of attacks.
That's right. After she uses her skill, Feixiao will immediately trigger her talent's follow-up attack one time. When she uses her ultimate, Feixiao consumes 6 points of Flying Aureus and carries out a series of attacks on the enemy with her gun blades or battle axe. Then she strikes the enemy with a final blow. Flying Aureus can accumulate up to 12 points.
Different combat strategies are needed to deal with enemies in different states. For example, the gun blades deal more damage to weakness-broken enemies. But if the enemy is not weakness-broken, the battle axe deals more damage.
The Merlin's claw swooped down, striking the enemy with a force that could shatter the skies.
Flying Aureus is the spiritus bestowed upon the general by the rainbow. It's the source of her power and her duty.
The general's technique is also very unique. Using it during exploration increases her movement speed and pulls in multiple enemies within a certain radius. If the general attacks while in her technique state, the enemies pulled in will enter combat and she will deal damage to all of them. The general will also gain Flying Aureus points, and the more enemies pulled in, the higher her damage.
The Azure Dragon draws forward, and the Flying Aureus lies in wait. The grace of General Feixiao is truly admirable.
I'm not sure if that's
Let's
better
just
than
say she doesn't care what
Acheron,
others
but-
think of her when she gets worked up.
because Acheron's guaranteed kill to skip the battle. Oh, okay, I almost skipped something else. What's this? Ooh, big wolf. Big flying wolf? Serpent flying wolf? Oh, she's gonna be a boss fight. Oh boy.
Looks like our tradition of fighting friends wherever we go continues.
Yep.
I smell the scent of blood. This Flying Aureus state seems unusual.
I hope they explain this new
The
girl as
opponent
well.
in this trial is a shadow of the general and an apparition of Flying Aureus, Ecliptic Inner Beast.
As the saying goes, if you know yourself and know your enemy, you will not lose in 100 battles. Before you take on the general's trial, I prepared an exclusive battlefield report for you. Ecliptic Inner Beast and Shadow of Feixiao have 3 phases. Ecliptic Inner Beast will join the battle starting from the 2nd phase. Different parts of the beast can separately apply different debuffs to our team.
In battle, Shadow of Feixiao resonates with Ecliptic Inner Beast's parts. Resonate will cause the Inner Beast part's next action to be enhanced and greatly increase the threat they pose to the team. Shadow of Feixiao's ability deals massive damage to all targets. When using this ability, every part that is yet to be broken will increase the damage dealt by the ability.
Well, damn.
And the ability
Oof.
will enhance the parts that are not weakness broken.
It seems like the best strategy is to
Okay, the
weakness
tail,
break
the
the inner
paw,
beast
and the
parts in
head,
resonant
okay.
states as quickly as possible. Then, Shadow of Feixiao is much less dangerous. Attacking the weakness-broken inner beast parts will deal even more damage to Shadow of Feixiao.
After completing the trial, you will be able to obtain Auspice Sliver, Lingsha and Moze's advanced trace materials. Friendly reminder, the advanced trace materials used by General Feixiao is Regret of Infinite Okama. Next, I'd like to introduce the new Cauldron Master, who has returned to the Law Fu from the Zhume, Miss Lingsha!
Lingsha. Oh, that's the new girl. Lingsha. Feixiao and Lingsha. No, Feixiao. Feixiao and Lingsha. Okay. Oh my, curtains.
Miss Lingsha
Oh,
is as
5-star.
light and graceful as a wisp of smoke.
Pyro healer.
And
Abundance.
she has a very pleasant scent.
You flatter me, Miss Gui. I am a healer, and I've always carried medicinal incense with me. I use fragrances to help me practice medicine, and some of it always ends up sticking to me.
We had a healer on the show last time, but all we could smell was hot pot.
Dr. Jiao Cho focuses on nutrition and food as medicinal therapy. I use incense to diagnose patients, and I'm very sensitive to
We
smell.
haven't had a healer
After all,
since...
every person has their own
Roquan?
unique scent. What?
That was before
Did I
Panicani. Ooh, it's
hear
been a
right?
while.
You use smell to diagnose illnesses? A smell can convey a lot of information. For example, while Mr. Moze's scent is so faint that it's almost imperceptible, it
Too much
seems to be a
yapping.
combination of
There we
fougere
go.
and... As a healer, I excel at using incense to heal others, but also weaken enemies. In combat, my skill deals damage to all enemies and restores HP for all allies. Through my talent, my skill summons the incense beast Fu Yuan. Fu Yuan launches a follow-up attack during its action, dealing damage to all enemies. It also dispels
Cute.
one debuff from all allies and restores HP.
Giant bunny.
This incense beast looks so pink and soft! It's adorable! It's a creature I created from inside the incense burner, and it helps me in battle. But since it's an incense beast, it dissipates like smoke after a few actions.
Can we make it stay a little longer?
Yes, it's not too difficult. When Fu Yuan is on the field, I only need to use my skill to increase its number of actions. When I use my ultimate, I deal damage to all enemies and heal all allies. At the same time, I inflict the befog state on all enemies. Enemies in this state also take more break damage. When I use my technique before entering battle, I immediately summon Fu Yuan at the start of the next battle and inflict befog on all enemies.
A very reliable cauldron master. With your help on the
she be-
team, your allies will be well protected.
Just you. So she pretty much replaces Galahad, doesn't she? Oh, is this the next guy? The assassin boy over here.
Buzz out and introduce yourself?
My name is Moze. I'm General Feixiao's shadow guard.
Falling asleep while stealth. Okay, that was cool.
My work doesn't really lend itself to being in the limelight.
Ah, 4-star.
Yeah, we didn't really think that through.
It can't be helped. Mr. Albert, the General said this is Moze's first time doing a media interview. I apologize for his bluntness.
No, no worries. I just didn't expect such a skilled general to need a shadow guard to protect her.
And mostly,
Let's take a look at how
not to protect her, but mostly to get rid of the cannon fodder that's not worth fighting her, I'm guessing.
Mr. Moze performs in battle.
All right.
Mr. Moze is a lightning-type character following the path of the hunt.
Correct.
His skill marks a single enemy as the prey and deals lightning damage to it.
Yes.
Mr. Moze, don't you have anything to add?
Are you asking me to?
No?
All right then. My talent will allow me to enter the departed state while a prey exists on the field.
Fine, I'll continue then.
And
In the departed state, after allies attack the prey, Moze deals additional damage to the prey. Mr. Moze's ultimate deals damage to a single target and launches a follow-up attack.
After I use my technique, I will enter stealth mode. Attacking an enemy in stealth mode increases the damage dealt in combat.
10 steps in and one is slain. 1,000 miles won't stay his pace. The deed is done. His robes are clean. He buries them all.
well, that was
and
quick.
leaves
Anything
no
else?
trace.
There's another advantage of hiding. When you're on a mission, you can avoid getting the area or yourself dirty.
Oh, this.
in the first half of 2.5. The limited 5-star characters, Robin, Black.
I've heard of this. Robin, Black Swan, Kafka. Well, lucky for me, I can skip all of this since I already have all 3. I just had to focus on Feixiao. I just had to focus on her and hope I don't lose the 50-50 because, oh, who am I kidding? I've been having a lot of bad luck this last month. 2 months, really. In all 3 games. Hopefully I don't lose the 50-50 twice in a row. I already lost it with Yunling, so... Well, I'll see my odds later.
Black Swan and Kafka will return at the same time. The limited 5-star light cones, Flowing Night Glow, 5-star character Lingsha.
Oh, right. So Feixiao and then her. Oh, so it's back to back. Oh, crap.
The limited 5-star light cone, Sent Alone Stays True, will also have a boosted drop rate. At the same time, the 4-star light cone, Shadowed by Night, will be available in the second half Warp Event 2. Not to mention the drop rates for the limited 5-star character, Topaz and Numby, and the limited 5-star light cone, Worrisome Blissful, will also be boosted.
Easy skip, I already have her. This is a new zone.
Seats on the upper floor of the Sky Splitter. The venue for the competition is just below us. Soon, the most anticipated event, the Luofu Ringmasters match, will be held here. To prepare for the war dance, the Xianzhou Luofu transformed this old military battleship into the venue for the competition. So on the Sky Splitter, you can see many traces of military weapons. Like this huge cannon!
Yeah, that explains the
This
cannons.
was the main cannon the Sky Splitter was equipped with. It's now used for ceremonial gun salutes. Whenever a ceremony convenes, the Sky Splitter will fire a salute. Apart from the competition venue on the deck, the different cabins on the Sky Splitter have also been transformed into different areas to serve the contestants, tourists, and the media. Farther down, there are more areas like the contestant training area
There's a
and the
lot to
Starskip entry
explore
and
here.
exit
Whoa.
hold. Currently, the war dance is still open for registration. If you're interested in participating, you can sign up in the reception hall. We look forward to everyone coming to the Sky Splitter, March 7th, bringing you this latest report.
Thank you, March 7th. The Luminary Wardance, the highlight of this trip to the Xianzhou, will finally convene in version 2.5.
Totally! Lots of people signed up. Shangshang's participating too.
The general also says,
Making friends through martial arts is one of my favorite things to do. If I were allowed to, I'd go and fight a few rounds too.
Just a
If
bunch
the
of
general
events.
participated, there'd be nothing to compete for.
Hmm?
To keep the competition interesting, the best masters aren't allowed to participate.
Whoa, what's that?
Guessing that the crew of the Astral Express chose not to participate.
New relics?
Shaka, the Sunken Seas,
Ornament,
and
sorry.
the wondrous Banana Amusement Park. In the next update, players can look forward to the release of Stagnant Shadow's Shape of Mechwolf and Stagnant Shadow's Shape of Gloam. By
When type character decision. So it's a Feixiao. 90 type character decision. So that's for the assassin guy. I forgot his name was. I wasn't paying attention.
completing the challenge, you can obtain the Lightning type character Ascension material, Nail of the Beast Coffin, and the Wind type character Ascension material, A Glass of the Besotted Era. These materials will be used by Masters Moze and Feixiao respectively. The Plater Fisher and Roam with the Strange events are also making a comeback. Viewers, be sure to grab those double rewards. 2.5 introduces a new pre-battle difficulty selection feature
Mhm.
and the option to reselect the difficulty after a failed battle. Trailblazers can choose between casual mode and normal mode when facing formidable enemies. If you want a more laid-back adventure, Trailblazers can opt for the casual mode.
Is it using some type of secret instrument to weaken enemies?
No, I don't really need that since I'm already... I mean, I'm beating the bosses in the highest difficulty on autoplay, so I'm not even fighting myself most of the time. Okay. Okay, that's it. So 2.4 is a prison break, 2.5 is a tournament that gets interrupted by the prison break. Okay, I get it now. Alright, I know what to expect with Honkai Star Rail. Ooh, hopefully I don't lose the 50-50 because I have to save up for the next girl that's coming right after. Back to back. Ooh. Oh well, wish me luck. I'll see you guys once I actually start 2.4 and then move on to 2.5. It's gonna be a long recording. Until next time, guys.